All right, so far things are looking good. We've got a smoker kind of day today. We'll see if that continues. They tend to go out without any warning. This is one of the 4 nukes I got towards the end of May. See how these girls are doing. Anybody else have bees that the smoker just seems to stir them up more than it calms them down? Let's check the inner cover real quick for the queen. She's not there. See what we got going on in this super. Wind today. Take that into account when I smoke them. Of course, it's always windy here. This is kind of the prairie. There's nearly always going to be wind. Oh, nice. They're drawing that out. And look, there's nectar. And actually I think that's probably real nectar. It's not sugar syrup. But they're drawing that out nicely. And that's an end frame. There is no queen excluder, so I may come across brood in here, but that'll be okay. Because, actually I'm going to set this outside here for now. But anyway, that'll be okay because it's more important I get the drawn comb than I get honey. So if they do a little bit of brood in the honey supers, that'll be okay. Here's another one. Wow, they've really drawn that out great. So I didn't bring extra supers this trip. Might have to do that next time. This is Monday, I should be able to get back here Saturday, so that'd be nice. And they're really drawing this out. And again, I'm pretty sure that's honey, that's not sugar syrup. Before I get the bees too stirred up, I'm actually going to taste that and see what it is. I put Hive Alive in my sugar syrup, so I should be able to taste that if that's what it is. Alright, sorry girls, I'm going to break a little comb here. That's honey. That is honey. Woohoo, way to go, girls. I brought some bee bites today, so give you a little reward for that. I'm going to check these middle frames, see if there's any brood in there. No, nectar. More nectar. And last week, these weren't drawn out very much at all. These weren't drawn out very much at all. So this is all nectar, not sugar syrup. That is fantastic. You go, girls. Yes. Mostly drawn out. Filled with nectar. This frame over on this side, they haven't started drawing out yet, but the one next to it, they have. These girls are doing fantastic. This helps teach me patience, because I was getting kind of discouraged at how slow things were happening. But I guess it's just the natural process. You just got to learn to be patient. But the girls are doing fantastic. All right, let's see. Let's check out the box below. I forgot where I put the pollen patty. Tilt this one up real quick. This is a heavy box. I thought it was glued down. It's just heavy. I guess it is glued down a little. Propolised down. Alright, there's no pollen patty down here either. They've totally demolished that pollen patty. It was about a half of a global patty that Cayman and John Hill were selling at the expo. Now they're getting agitated. These are both full food frames. Kind of hoping to be capped. I'm going to take it home. A little bit of nectar, mostly syrup, or honey, or nectar, or something. Another solid food frame. Oh, got a brood frame next. So let's see what's going on with this one. Oh, let me check the back side of that. Yeah. That's pollen nectar. Sugar syrup or something. All right, there's brood. Another brood. Not a lot of brood, but there's brood. I can see on the next one, there's a patch of brood in the middle. Yeah, I am going to have to put some bare foundation in here. There's just no room at all. Try to get them to build out a little. So let me go get that. You know, she is not happy with the situation. I'm gonna go see if I have my bee brush. My hive tool holder's falling down. Been losing weight. Can't keep anything on anymore. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Hopefully my pants don't fall down when I'm standing right here with all these bees. That could do a man of mischief. Little drone brood over here on this side. I didn't bring my bucket to save that, so I'm not going to mess with it. I don't know if you can see the wax on there, but that is pretty heavily waxed. I waxed them myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Seemed like there was more room than there should have been. But I'm using 8 frame boxes and there's 8 frames. So, guess that's it. I am going to take the feeder buckets home because I'm not using them right now. Probably be a little while before I do. And give them bee bite. Next Saturday I'll bring some more pollen patty out. They don't have a lot of pollen in there that I could see, and doesn't look like they're bringing any in. Okay. Given the way things are right now, if this flow keeps up, which would be nice, I'll bring out more honey supers next week. At least maybe they can start filling frames, filling foundation, throwing out comb. All right, and I'm just going to be doing more of that, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, ask me. If you have any other pointers, feel free to ask me. All right, so what we learned today. 3 of my hives are doing fantastic. One of them is doing okay. One of them is surviving, but a little disappointing. The 3 that face east have almost fully drawn all their frames, both brood boxes and honey supers. Most of the honey supers are full. They weren't a week ago, so I'm pretty sure it's nectar. Might actually be getting some honey this year. That'll be nice. Not going to count on it, but if it happens, it happens. Next week I will be bringing out more boxes to put on top of those. I don't know how long this flow is going to last. I'm still seeing flowers. As you notice, I got some mad bees flying around, so that's why my veil's still on. I'll probably wear it to the gate, which is about half a mile away. The other 2 hives, one of them, the one we did in my first video, is doing okay. They haven't really put any nectar in the honey super. The frames are about maybe a third to half drawn. But I did check, there's brood and larva and all the different stages, so Queenie's still in there. And on the last one, I don't know if any of you remember Roadrunner, the queen that I marked and she wound up with a racing stripe. That hive, she's still in there. There's brood, there's eggs, there's everything, but it's just, they're going real slow. They barely barely started drawing out the honey frames. There's nothing stored up there. There's even one of the frames in the brood frame was not drawn out very much. So we'll see how that goes. That might be one we have to condense down later in the year. But I did pull out 2 full food frames from each one of the hives and put in 2 empty foundations. Hopefully they'll draw that out real quick and give the queen more room to lay, because that's been the issue here the past week or two. There's not near as much brood as there ought to be, and that's because there was no room. I don't know why she didn't move up to the honey supers, because I don't have queen excluders on right now. It was recommended to me not to do that in the beginning, just let them draw it out, and if they lay brood up there, they lay brood up there. They have not done that. There's a little bit of drone brood in one or two of them, but not much. So anyway, all in all, a little surprising. When I was here 8 days ago, the honey supers and the four new nukes were barely touched, and now there's 2 of them fully drawn out and with honey, and also some capped honey. And 2 of them are going a lot slower, like I said. The original nuke, it's got 2 supers on it. They're mostly fully drawn out. The second box particularly, I know is all nectar, because that was empty when I stopped feeding, and now it's almost full. So I'm believing it's nectar and honey. I don't think they've been moving up to sugar syrup, because there's no room down below, so I don't think they moved that up. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get a few jars of honey this year. That'd be nice. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I know places I can buy honey. So, but anyway, I guess we'll close on that note. Overall, I think it was a positive day. I don't think I'm doing any better or worse than anybody else, especially around here. Out of 5, I've got 3 that are going gangbusters. 1 not so much, and 1 is holding on. We'll say that. So I'll be back out here. Today is Monday. I'll probably be back out here Saturday. So I'll be bringing more honey supers out, and we'll see how things go then. Until then, thank you for joining me here on Eric's Apiary. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. They say it helps the channel. I don't know. I'm too new to tell. So anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Oh, I appreciate all the encouraging words everybody's given me. Thank you for that. Goodbye.